Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Due to YouTube's changing quote-unquote community standards, I created a channel called Grumpy Old Fart over on Rumble, a free speech alternative to YouTube. You can see all of my stuff over there, including my political and social commentary, as well as my current events videos. The links to my YouTube and Rumble channels, as well as links to let you order my books, are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a Recon the Role-Playing Game advice video on Flora and Fauna. One of the often overlooked dangers in the daily life of a soldier in Vietnam, especially for role-playing games and for the mission directors who run them, is the local indigenous wildlife and plant life. On page 104 of the deluxe revised Recon the Role-Playing Game rulebook, you will find a table a couple tables for dangerous and non-dangerous animal encounters, and these tables are awesome. However, they are very generic. My recommendation would be to go online and do a little research into the local wildlife. Poisonous snakes, ground and tree snakes, centipedes, scorpions, spiders, ants, and bees were more common than anyone would like to admit. Some of them just freak me right out in real life. On top of that, large predators like tigers, jaguars, and crocodiles or alligators were very prevalent. I want to say it was crocodiles over there, but either way, I'm not happy with either one of them anyway. But we also have boars, baboons, elephants. I mean, they're all there. All you got to do is do the research. So, do your research on all of these so that when one shows up on a random encounter table, it's not just a snake or a spider. The more detail you give your player, the more realism you provide, and the more enjoyment that they will have. And that's the ultimate goal of the game master, of any game master, no matter what game you're running. The players are supposed to have fun. As for the plant life in the area, some of the local flora were downright scary. Research the plant life in Vietnam, specifically, here we go, heartbreak grass, flame lilies, twisted cord flowers, bark cloth trees. These are all powerful enough to kill a human or cause blindness. Also, you're going to love this, research wait a minute vines. These things are just nasty. There are reports of soldiers in trucks being pulled out of the truck by these vines. It's crazy. When the nature is out to get you, yeah, you're screwed. Also, don't forget the worldwide favorite, mosquitoes. They carry malaria and other diseases, and it gets to be that I mentioned this in another video. The insect repellent didn't do much against the insects, but it worked pretty well on leeches. Well, the mosquitoes in Vietnam were just, oh my God, horrific. Again, malaria and other diseases. Soldiers were given what are called chloroquine primaquine tablets. They called them horse pills. They were given these every week as a prophylaxis to prevent malaria. And you're going to have to research how effective it was. I can't imagine it was 100% effective, but you never know. Again, when you're doing these, when you're running games, especially if you're running the games, you have to do some research. You've got to research the area. You've got to research the time, pop culture, anything that will put your players in that atmosphere of fighting a war in Vietnam. Anything that you can research to add to their experience, the better off it'll be. The more research you do, the more richly detailed your game will be, and the more your players will enjoy it. Yeah, the wildlife here was crazy. Heartbreak grass, flame lilies, twisted cord flowers, bark cloth trees, wait a minute vines. I mean, it's crazy. It's just crazy. And imagine fighting a war in that. Oh, my Lord. I hope this finds everybody well. And again, I'm not trying to tell you how to run your game, but I'm just trying to give you tips to make it more enjoyable for you and your players. You folks have a good day now. God bless one and all. We elect cookie-cutter politicians every single election cycle. Yes men who maintain the status quo and do just enough to make us believe the system still works. Imagine, if you will, a president who actually tries to fix things. If you like action, political intrigue, and a righteous crusade, check out my political thriller, The Righteous President.